Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hardin Local Weekly Podcast. I am Rachel Brantingham, and I am so excited to be here with you today as part of the Hardin Local team. So, for those who don't know me and missed last week's episode, I'm a lifelong Hardin County resident, a real estate agent with the Brantingham Group of Keller Williams, and I help run Brantingham Builders, among many other things. But today I'm here as your host, and I couldn't be more thrilled to share what's happening in our community. So I'm going to bring up our co-hosts. You know these faces, but I want to introduce them to you in case this is maybe your first episode with us. So Phil Taul, he is our creator of Hardin Local. We've got Scott Lucas, who is our co-host extraordinaire. We've got John O'Brien, our events guru. We've got Nate Bryan, who is our business news expert. And we've got Britt and Michele, who are experienced eaters. So today we've got a lot to share with you. So we're going to jump right in. But make sure to like this post and share it or tag a friend who needs to be in the know. John's going to run down the events happening this week. And then he and Nate are going to walk us through a massive holiday event guide. And if you're anything like me, you need to pay attention during this because I'm terrible at keeping up with what's going on. So Nate's got business updates for us, just to give us some information on all the growth happening here locally, including our very first business update video submission. So this will be cool. And Britten and Michele have not one, but two restaurant reviews to share with us. I can't wait. I need to know where I need to be going to eat this week. So, all right, before we dive in, here's how you guys can stay connected with us and help support what we do. So first, head to hardinlocal.com. That's where you'll find our full link tree with all of our social channels. Follow us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So you'll never miss an episode that way. You'll actually get updates that we have submitted a new one. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the follow button right now, okay? So you don't miss anything. And please drop your comments, questions, events, or business news in the chat. We love hearing from you, and we'll actually bring those up and try to respond to you guys before we wrap the episodes, occasionally during real time. So share this stream with your friends, families, neighbors, and anyone who loves Hardin County as much as we do. So, all right, guys, let's jump right into events. I've got an icebreaker before we jump into. I've got an icebreaker question for you guys. And audience, make sure to drop your answers to this question as well. So, gentlemen, I'm in a sea of men. I'm going to be shocked, but have you finished your Christmas shopping yet? And if not, what is your Christmas shopping status? Oh, somebody prove me wrong here.
I haven't started. And that
Honestly,
probably won't for another week.
I think at church on Sunday they said 18 days till Christmas, so that makes today like 16 days till Christmas. So, all right, what about you guys? Nate, where are we at?
We've gotten some done. We don't have too much to go. It's going to be. I've got a niece who loves Malibu Jacks, and one time when I was talking to her, she mistakenly said Apple Jack. So I said I'm going to buy her a box of Apple Jacks for Christmas, but I will get found some candy coal at a Dollar Tree. It's chocolate tastes like Nestle Crunch. So we give her some fake coal, and then all I got to do is get some gift cards to Malibu Jacks for the kids. So we're pretty well set.
That is so cool. What about the rest of you?
So Michele and I don't exchange gifts because we're independent adults. So if we see something we want or need, we kind of take care of it ourselves. All of our children are grown. We have one still at home, and she's getting ready to turn 18 the day after Christmas. So the birthday shopping is more important than the Christmas shopping. But I will throw this out there, shameless plug here. Guys, if we have guys that are watching and you need that last minute gift idea, come see my wife at the Red Brick because she will make you go from a gift giving zero to a gift giving hero. And that is something that we have preached here at the RBC for a long time, because you'd be amazed at the number of guys that at 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve, if you go to Walgreens, they're walking the aisles because Walmart's closed and they're trying to find something to take. And so, don't be that guy. You have ample warning. And that's what I don't understand is you've got 364 days to prepare for this.
I think he's calling you out there, Phil.
Well, now it's the internet. I used to, when I was younger, in my 20s, when the internet wasn't such a big deal, I would be out on Christmas Eve, Christmas shopping. It's the most peaceful time of the day, time of the year to Christmas shop.
You can get the really good deals because everything's like Scott, John, what about you guys?
I'm all done. Just got to wrap. I haven't, everything's purchased, but just have to
Oh,
wrap everything up.
good.
So,
I'm
yeah,
super
got all that
impressed.
done.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
Not done here. Kind of like with Britt. Birthday shopping. Our son turned 16 next Wednesday, and then we got Christmas. So that's more important. But I have ideas. I just have to go out and get some stuff. So
Well, I'm about the middle of the road here. I've got some done, and then some stuff came in and it wasn't exactly what I wanted, so I got returns to make. But I don't know about you guys, if you've ever heard of girl math. I've been girl math in hardcore. Everything I buy myself, I'm like, well, there's no one buying me a present since I'm a single mama. So I'm like, oh, that's my Christmas present. So girl math is really adding up over here in this department. So
Rachel, when did your girl math on Christmas presents? What time of the year did that start? Because I will say, I will throw my wife is currently taking care of something, so she's not in here yet, and I'll throw her under the bus because her girl math goes because you got Valentine's Day, then you got Mother's Day, then you got birthday, then you got Christmas. So I mean, realistically, with 4, that means you got 3 months for each one. And I'm just wondering if you're in the same boat like she is.
100%. If I'm feeling guilt about a purchase, I'm like, well, there's Christmas coming up, so that's basically my present. But I've said that like a few too many times now. I'm gonna have to cut myself off. All right, guys. Well, let's step into Hardin County local events with John O'Brien. All right, John, you always have the best rundown on what's happening around Hardin County. What do we need to know about this week?
There is a lot.
It looks like
Yeah, there's a lot, and then there's a lot of holiday themed things as well. So, kind of just going through some of the things that are going on that are kind of weekly, but not always weekly. Trivia night at Flywheel is tonight. Joe's game night at Hub House. Denizen is starting their buy one get one uh, plant. It goes through Sunday, so if you need one of those gifts, Phil, you can buy a plant for yourself and then gift one to someone else, and then see how good you can keep that alive all year round.
That I could keep it alive. I had a beta once and it died pretty quickly.
I have a friend who rehabs betas. Like she buys the really sick ones that look really bad, and she makes them and she heals them somehow, and they turn out looking like beautiful, like they're supposed to look. It's pretty wild.
that's amazing. My
Yeah.
mom is a plant, is just like that, but with plants. I drop them off to the plant doctor.
Very nice. Yeah. So also Christmas is coming a little early here at BBT. We've got the BTAC collection. It's Buffalo and Trace Antique Collection. So all these bottles behind me are going to be super cheap tonight and tomorrow. Uh, Definitely, if you're of age and you like these things right here, it's the time to come to BBT. They're also have a couple of new things at Duff's Wings that I want to talk about. Tuesday night, kids eat free or all through Tuesdays, December and January. So if you buy an adult entree, you get a kid meal free. So that's kind of a nice thing during the holiday. Kind of it's money's tight, So if you want to still go out and eat with the kids, you can do that. They also have a couple new items. They've got Nashville hot dry rub, Nashville hot glaze, and a new sandwich. They've got a Philly cheese. So that's something good to check out there. So brand new items at Duff's. Love the wings, love the burger out there. And again, kids eat free on Tuesdays, so check them out. Wednesday, we've got the Christmas Comes Early, continues Wednesday at BBT. Also have a supper club at Cavern Club at JR Neighbors. That'll be a ticketed event, so you need to make sure you buy your ticket for that. They've kind of tried to revamp that a little bit. It was kind of where you kind of had to get everything, but now you can kind of pick and choose. If you don't want the appetizer, if you don't want this, you can kind of build your own. So it's not that massive bill of like $150. It's like maybe, $80. So something good to check out. It's on their Facebook if you want to purchase a ticket for that for tomorrow. Karaoke is going to be at Hub House tomorrow night. So if you like singing, and I think it's the Christmas edition, so Make sure you go if you love singing those Christmas carols. Uh, they love singing karaoke Christmas over there. Also, on Thursday night at Hub House, they're just doing all the things. It's the music bingo, Christmas edition of that as well. So check that out. They'll be doing pretty much everybody gets a bingo card and they play a song. If you know it, you punch it off, and then if you win, you get like a little gift card to Hub House, which is a really cool place to go try some craft beer here made in Elizabethtown. Ladies' night and then Pelizeri's on Thursday nights. Cavern Club has night number 2 of their supper club. So if you missed Wednesday night, you can do the Thursday night event. And after you do that, come over to BBT. We'll have a little karaoke with DJ Jimmy on the ones and twos. He's does that weekly here at BBT on Thursdays. The State Theater on Friday will be playing the Polar Express. Does everybody remember watching that when they were a child? I don't
Mhm.
know. No, yes.
Yep.
Reading the book back in the day was the original, right? So that's what I did. I read the book. The movie wasn't out when I was a little kid, but and that little my mom, I don't know where she found this, but it had that little jingle bell that came with the book that came off the reindeer's sleigh. So that's kind of a nice little treat with that movie. So you can dress in your PJs and kind of go have that. Hopefully they'll have some hot chocolate at State Theater as well to
Mm,
serve with that.
that's fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The
take boys.
tips. Yeah, sure. Take them. Like I said, get maybe some dinner at Goldenrod right across the street, and then just walk on over. Not Goldenrod, but Lakers. That's
Lakers.
at
Yeah,
Goldenrod.
I've been wanting to
Yeah.
go. Perfect.
Stealing my thunder.
Oh, that was out last week, right? They were open last week, Friday night. Um, but also Friday night, we got the Tipsy Elf at Social Food Hall. So they've got a pop up bar upstairs at the Social Food Hall that's separate from the area down low. So no kids allowed in this pop up bar. But kids can still hang down at the bottom. If the parents want to drink, they can go up there and kind of bring it down to the area where kids are allowed.
It's super cute.
Uh,
You have to
it
go.
is. It looks nice. I debated doing my live there tonight or today, but I didn't know if they had the Wi-Fi to power me. So
Yep. Yep.
uh, here at the Bourbon Barrel Tavern, Friday night at Bourbon Barrel Tavern, we also have Autonomous. They had to reschedule from last week to this week, so they are going to be playing this Friday. So if you like them, come see them. Saturday, we've got the Santa House at Walker Square from 2 to 4. So if you want your picture with Santa, this is the place to do it. I see it right here. His little workshop is right there. He'll be there. And
Got
Mrs.
the elves?
Claus as well. So you can talk to Mrs. Claus.
You seen the elves?
No elves right now, but they're smaller, so I might not be able to see them from this vantage point.
They might be on a shelf. So
They could be on the shelf.
yep.
Oh, that's true. The State Theater will also be doing The Grinch that night. Night 2 of the Tipsy Elf at Social Food Hall. The Hat Bar with the CDC Hat Company will be at Hub House, playing a little music. Bourbon Barrel Tavern will be having a early bourbon tasting opening before we open for this bourbon tasting. It's a blind bourbon tasting that I put on, where pretty much we don't tell you what you're going to taste, but you come in, you taste it, you kind of rate it on what you think, and then after we do all that, you find out what you really like and what someone has maybe told you that you should like. So it's a really cool immersive experience that kind of takes all that like influence out of tasting whiskey and helps you kind of really dive in on what you like in your own palate. And that night we also have Casey and Romy rocking it out on Saturday nights. They are one of our favorite bands to play. If you're of age, come check them out. Day 2, Santa House at the Walker Square, 4 to 6 on Sunday, though. All right. So early on Saturday, a little later on Sunday. There's also a Sunday brunch at JR Neighbors from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and a little beer yoga at Flywheel. Now, Rachel, do you do yoga?
Uh, kinda. It's not pretty.
Well, I feel like
But
I
it's
mean
not, I want to. I
you
want
might be able to
to.
influence Phil to do some yoga with me. I've been trying to
Come
get
on,
him to do
Phil, let's
yoga
go. I'll go if
since the
you go.
beginning. Since the beginning. I mean, I'm trying to get Phil to do yoga. I want to see him focus on this and like really dive in. I think he'd be good. I think you'd be good at it,
Yeah.
Phil.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to practice before I go out in public, make a fool of myself.
No, see, with that, you can say, "Oh, I had a drink. I was a little." Yeah, no, you're fine. You know, that's it's okay there because they give you a beer with the yoga. I believe it's like a dual thing. You know, it's kind of
What
nice.
time is that? I know I see it on here, but
I
do we know
think
what?
I think it's at noon, but I'm
Okay.
not positive.
Let's
I
see.
just need to make sure I know when to pick Phil up and drop him off.
But real quick, like I do want to go through some of these comments because we got quite a few, which is great. So
Awesome,
before we move on
yeah.
to the next, we got Carrie Elrod saying hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Carrie. Jana Givens. She's excited for this week's episode. Good to see you, Jana. And while we're talking about that, let me pull this graphic up real quick. We have an event coming up that Hardin Local is partnering with YPN and Tequila House and Central. It's Project Give Back Scholarship, Central Kentucky Community Foundation. So this will be on January 14th at Whiskey House. You can buy tickets online, and we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have Judge Keith Taul is going to be there, along with YPN's president, Dustin, and myself, and Scott Lucas. And also Rachel will be there emceeing as well. So, and then there'll probably be the rest of us there, whoever can make it. But you can get your tickets now. They're available. I've put the ticket link on hardinlocal.com. You just go there and there's a segment of links, and there's a link tree on our link tree. One's called this event, Insights and Impacts. We're also looking for anybody that wants to donate to the silent auction. And I do know that we have a pretty large matching donor. So we're trying to raise quite a bit of money, but we have north of I think it's I don't want to announce it because it's Dustin's announcement to make, but it's a large, I think it's an 8-figure amount too. Not 8. I'm wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-figure amount. So
that's 8-figure would be awesome.
I know it would, wouldn't it? I don't know what I was thinking. It's a 5-figure matching donation. So whatever we raise will be matched up to that number. But I'll let Dustin announce that in the future, and we'll have other announcements as that's still a few weeks away. But we have a limited amount of tickets, so if you are interested, you should go ahead and do it. And if you want to buy a table, let us know, and we can get you a VIP table there. But let me get back to those comments real quick. We have Matt Mann. Good to see you, Matt. Saying indeed. Not sure about what, but indeed. And Corey Greenwell as well. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Corey. Good to see you. And then I'll save a couple of these for the end, but I did want to do this one. Ashley Kaiser. Where is Bourbon Barrel Tavern at? That's the first time I've heard that one, but it's down in the square. How would we explain it? What's the address there? Is it 112?
110 West Dixie. Yep.
Okay.
So pretty much, right across from the big green tree. So if you know where that's at downtown right now, it's right across from that.
Okay.
The downtown Dixie Strip.
Yes, right across that big Christmas tree. You can't miss it. All right, I'll save these other comments for later. You can guys move on.
Okay, so we just covered the weekly events, but Nate and Aaron kind of put together something extra special for the holiday season, a comprehensive holiday event guide. There's so many Christmas activities happening right now in Hardin County. John, Nate, would you guys walk us through the holiday events this week?
Yeah, I'll let Nate go first. I'll do Wednesday if you do Tuesday, and we'll just rotate.
Yeah, well, that works. And because there are so many events, I've said it. I have a statement on there. I can't possibly know it all. I mean, Courtney does not want me to know it all because then I'm just an even better husband. But I missed one. Malibu Jacks is tonight. I'm sorry I didn't get out there more. Malibu Jack's Jolly Jamboree is tonight. Holiday themed games and treats. Airbrush artist Eddie Milburn, crazy thing. He's a friend of the show. He's been on there. Incredible artist. He did some things for our first community dinner. So we'll give him a shout out. And Santa will be there too. So if you want to see Santa now, go tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. Malibu Jack's Town Mall before it changes its name to City Center. It's over there on the Joanne side, but I love Malibu Jack's. It's great to have them in town. Also tonight, staying on Dixie, you can go to Mark's Feast for Christmas party from 5 to 8. Treats, crafts, free kids meal with adult entree. So buy an entree, your kids eat free, but no entree, no eat free. Santa will be there too. So Santa's a very busy man. But so if you want to eat and get some good barbecue and love their cornbread and their honey wings, then go over there. That's even better. The Empower Life free gift wrapping fundraiser is from 4 to 8 at the Project Learn building, which is at 225 College Street. 225 College Street. They will gift wrap your stuff for free. Granted, I buy gift cards, so I really don't need much wrapping for them. But for you lazy people that can't wrap, go here. And also, I think this one's very cool. The Living Christmas Tree will be showed at the State Theater from 6 to 9 p.m. I remember it, the old Servants Valley. I know that obviously, Rachel, you're going to have some big ties to this. I had family members seeing it. I remember like the biggest thing for me was watching the camel come right through.
Oh, it was so cool.
But it's for people that have lived here and have gray hair. It's legendary. It's the thing I think people would, as much Christmas things as we have, I think if something could get brought back, it would be the Living Christmas Tree. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. So that's what we got going on Tuesday. And so what's going on Wednesday, John?
Wednesday, we have the 12 Stones Baptist Church Family Gingerbread Bash, 6 to 7:30. If you all have made a gingerbread house, that's nothing. They're going to be making nativity gingerbreads. All right, so making the baby Jesus, making all the things, the camels, everything. So check it out. That's what we got going on Wednesday. What about Thursday?
Thursday, music. JD Shelburne. I've met JD before. Very nice guy. Sean Shaw, who helps manage him, is from E-Town. JD is going to be downtown at the State Theater. So back to back or two times in 3 days. People should be at the State. That's at 7 o'clock. He just made his Grand Ole Opry debut. He just released a single with Crystal Gale. JD's incredible. He performed at one of the parking lot parties, I guess if you want to call it that. He opened one year, but he's very good. He loves coming to E-Town. Big, huge UK fan. Also loves Christmas tree cakes. So if you see JD bring him a Christmas tree cake, he will love you. Another concert going on. Heartland Wins Christmas Around the World concerts at 7:30 at the PAC on Thursday. I just went to the PAC this weekend, watched the Central Kentucky Chorus perform. It was great. I love the PAC. Went there twice this year for shows. Saw Scott's son perform in Footloose, and then went to this one. So that's over there. And then the chorus, which I just mentioned, going to do a dinner show at the venue on Main in Vine Grove, 7 o'clock. $35 includes the buffet at 6:15, and then you get the dinner and the show, just like being in the Pigeon Forge. They were great. I loved all their music. It moved very quickly. I loved what they did. I'm sure they'll modify it because of the stage setup, but it was fantastic. We loved it. And then Vine Grove Fire Department starts on Thursday, runs through Saturday, weather permitting. But here comes Santa Claus. We'll be going through. If you saw the photo, that fire truck is decked out. This is like Disney level lights parade type of thing. I don't know if I saved it. If not, I'll send it to Phil and we'll get it on the whenever we upload it later. But that fire truck looks fantastic. And I'm going to turn it over to John because there's a lot of stuff going on Friday.
Hey, Friday. Already talked about it. Polar Express, State Theater, check it out. Get some hot chocolate, wear some PJs, it'll be a fun time. Elizabethtown Choral Society doing carols and community Christmas concert at Memorial Methodist from 7 p.m. till they're done singing, till they can't sing anymore. It's free, but donations are accepted, so it's always nice to kind of give a little bit if you're going to go and enjoy a show. Got the Christ Cookies and Cocoa Women's Enrichment at Abundant Life at 6:30. It's also an ugly sweater contest. So if you have one of those, make sure you wear it to that. Are you all ugly sweater people at all?
I've got a good one I'm wearing to work on. Well, ours is next Tuesday. I've got one from Elf. So.
You gonna wear it? You gonna wear it for us for the show before you go to work? I feel like
y'all get a sneak peek.
Everybody needs to wear an ugly sweater next Tuesday. I think that's maybe a good plan.
I agree.
Come on out. I
It's
mean,
literally the only ugly sweater I have, but it's a good one.
good deal. Yeah. So yeah, they got a little contest. It's always fun. That also lends to something that's happening next weekend, but we'll talk about that then. Got a Santa sneak peek at the Gathering Bakery. Peek through the windows and see Santa setting up things. So that sounds kind of cool, like a little fun way to kind of enjoy the kind of mystery and the fun time of Santa during this holiday season. The Holly Jolly Christmas Experience going to be at the Pritchard Community Center. Also runs on Saturday, 12/13, and Friday, 12/19, and Saturday, 12/20. It's $15 a person. And the Christmas on the Farm at Thomas Dairy Farms. I know Nate loves Thomas Dairy Farms. You gonna be out there checking this out?
I will actually be in Florida starting Thursday morning, and it really is not that much warmer. It's only going to be like it's going to be. I'm dressed like this. I think the low on Friday is going to be 44 in Florida, which was not what we were planning when we booked this. So it's not going to be a warm trip. We have a pool. They may not even be able to use it, but I will. The Thomas Dairy Farm. It's been great. I think they also do it next weekend too.
Okay, good deal.
I did it last year in the rain, which just happened. It wasn't supposed to rain, but it was very good. They've even added some more stuff. It's a nice walkthrough stuff. Lots of photo ops. You can get Christmas. They have their pumpkins painted Christmas wise. They do a very good job out there. I like how they have stuff for every season. And if it's not very far away, it's like a mile past Central Hardin, maybe. I mean, you could. It's not. It's like right there on 62.
Here's another event that somebody just commented on that I wanted to throw up from Joseph Riggs. Hello, everyone. Thanks for the invite to see the show. Want to remind folks that this Thursday, the Heart of Kentucky's Chorus will be performing their Christmas at the Movies performance at the venue on Main in Vine Grove. Show starts at 7 p.m. this Thursday. Thank you, Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph actually, I don't know if he's going to do it again, but he was the soloist for You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Obviously, my voice is not that low, but he was very good. So I don't know if he's going to do it again Thursday night, but he did it at the Pack on Saturday, and he was wonderful.
We also have Kevin Parrott, who I wanted to highlight. He said, love this. Glad I wasn't at work today so I could join live. Thank you, Kevin. And just so everybody knows, if you are at work and can't join live, I will be editing this video and posting all the segments, usually by the end of the day, if not sometime tomorrow morning. So you can always catch it on your own timeline.
And we do hope to get Kevin on pretty soon because even though I'm going to Disney, Kevin's going somewhere that I don't think any of us will ever go to, and that's Antarctica. He got a grant to go to Antarctica. He's also writing a book. He works at ECTC. He's followed me for a while, been a big supporter, but that's an amazing experience. I'm sure he's going to have a lot to talk about. And so Saturday, downtown is the place to be. You got the Santa House at the Walker Square. You got the Grinch again at the State Theater. You've got the Morrison Lodge has Santa and the Grinch from noon to 4. You've got the Holly Jolly experience going on at Pritchard. So that's a lot of stuff going on downtown. Countywide, Fort Knox has a free showing of the Polar Express at Bar Memorial Library starting at 10 a.m. They also have a Al Moon. You parents are going to have to explain that one to me. I don't know. So that was going on, but you get the free showing of the Polar Express. West Point has a small town Christmas from 3 to 6. Gary Brewer and Kentucky Ramblers concert. More ugly sweater contest. Santa and carriage rides. Carriage rides are always cool. Glendale Lions Club annual Christmas home tour. This is right up Rachel's alley with the nice houses because, well, they're nice houses. And I don't decorate mine. That's Courtney's job. Houses. That's at 6 o'clock. $10 per person. Proceeds do benefit the Glendale Volunteer Fire Department. So good for a cause. And you see some nice. They really do a good job down in Glendale. Cruising with Claus at Herb Jones Chevrolet, 11 to 3. Santa photos, Cocoa, crafts, food trucks, and of course Santa Claus. If you want to get up early, God bless you. 8 to 11 a.m. is the $9 adults kids for free. The all-you-can-eat breakfast with Santa at American Legion Post Heart 113. That's on Ring Road, basically right across from Menards. You can't miss it. They do a big, huge spread over there. Don't know if you have to be an American Legion member or not, but they do have a Facebook page you can get more info on. The fourth annual Give Back Events Christmas Show at the Bluegrass Indoor Sportsplex from 9 to 4. 125 vendors and door prizes. That's huge. Maybe the biggest one that this area has. basically AKA the indoor soccer place, soccer complex. It's Todd Davis and Cameron Davis's stuff. Huge. Kids magical holiday experience at Boosters. 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. $40 a child, includes a visit with Miss Claus. This is hosted by the Blue Door, with the new businesses coming to downtown. They are big on arts and crafts and stuff like that, so they're going to be doing more and more. I know they think they do one at Hub House as well, plus Boosters. So I'm sure they're going to be hooking up with many local places. Vine Grove Lodge 603, toys, treats, and Santa from 10 to 2. Free toys, stockings, and pictures with Santa at Vine Grove Lodge 603 in Vine Grove. You already kind of mentioned it. I Don't Sing. Christmas PJ sing-along brunch at Cosmic Golf, 11 to 2, $25. Wear your Christmas PJs. Family friendly, please. Just get that out there. What you do with your elf, I don't want to know. Stick along with DJ James Hubble. James is a good dude. Also a very good light person. He needs somebody to put up lights. So that should be fun. But again, I don't sing. I'm just glad that Singo was just have it on your bingo card. You didn't actually have to sing it, or else I would have lost. Morrison Masonic Lodge, I mentioned it. They've got Santa's with the Grinch. That's right downtown on Mulberry, noon to 4. They'll also be doing it next weekend if you mention it. For all you pet lovers, which I do have my pet, he's actually being good right now. Santa Paws pet photos at Pet Supplies Plus all day. They're also going to do Sunday. Any pet is welcome. So if you want to bring your snake, put a little head on it. It'd be awesome. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be at Brackett Family Farms with the Highlands cows, which are very cool. That's right on 210 Old Hodgenville Road. That's maybe a mile from where I live, out near the country club. And then right near Round Top Road. And then the Grinch will be at Mulberry Nutrition from noon to 3. So that's everything going on Saturday. And we're not done yet, because we still got more stuff on Sunday for John to talk about.
Before you start, John, let me highlight a couple comments. Josh Lindbone. Big Josh, good to see you there. He was just reminding us that at River of Life Church, Live Nativity in West Point on the 13th and 14th, I'm guessing. So they're going to have food, real animals, and a drive-through. So that's kind of
no fake
cool.
pink flamingos.
No. And then Dominique said, don't know if it was already mentioned, Wreaths Across America, December 13th, 10 a.m. Wreath placement and immediately following ceremony at Kentucky Veterans Cemetery in Radcliffe, which I think is an important event to know about.
Thank you, Josh and Dominic. I'm sorry. There's so many events going on. We have such a big area. I think we're the 4th biggest county space-wise in the state, one of the top 10, and we're one of the only few places that has 4 different places with over 8,000 residents in Vine Grove, Radcliffe, Fort Knox, and E-Town. So there's so many events. We try to get them all. I apologize if I don't, and thank you for adding them when you do.
Yes, and keep doing that. And also go to hardinlocal.com to find on the December 9th podcast links. We have this holiday guide linked to Nate's Facebook page. We also have, like the big other public library, like the public library calendars linked there. The MWR in Fort Knox is linked there. Downtown tourism's linked there, their calendar. So you can go to hardinlocal.com and find those links. Because it's just so many events, it's hard to remember.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't remember them all, and I'm the one that typed them in.
For sure. Sunday again, Santa House. We talked about it down here, Walker Square. Hit it up. Colesburg Baptist Church. Signs of Christmas Production, 11 a.m. Almost there. Christmas Cantata. Yeah. Radcliffe United Methodist, 6 p.m. It's a combined choir. So that sounds like it'd be a fun time to listen to kind of that combined choir and listen to that. I don't think I've ever listened to anything like that. So it sounds like fun. The festive workshop brunch with Santa, the Knox Saber and Quill. So buffet, Santa visit, kids activities, 10 to 2. Cookies and cocoa party, again, First Presbyterian Church, 11 a.m. 5th annual Remember Me candlelighting ceremony, American Legion Post 113, 6:15 at the doors, and then remembering the children who are left too soon. So that's very important as well. And Wooden Trees Holiday Crafts Workshop at Hub House. That was pretty much $25. You can paint, decorate a reversible wood trees. at Hub House, 3 to 5. So it's $25 a person. That sounds like a fun time. We did someone came in the BBT last Monday, not yesterday, but last Monday. We always have Bob Ross on the TV. They actually sat and painted the painting that Bob was painting at the bar. It was pretty interesting to
That'd
see
be
that
cool.
happen.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was pretty cool. So we encourage that. If you want to come do that, come do that as well. But that sounds like a fun time doing some ornaments right before Christmas. And then ongoing through the week, Christmas in the Park, that's going till January 1st. Santa's Secret Workshop at the Cavern Club. It's December 13th. It's a naughty or nice cocktails, photo ops. They got a little spot where you can write your note to Santa Claus. Festival of Trees in Radcliffe through Christmas Day. And the Christmas Village at historic Brown Pusey House Gardens, 5 to 10 nightly through December 25th. Carolers out there. I went over there after the parade and during the parade, and they were doing it. It was really fun to kind of check that out. And if you don't have a tree yet, they've got some trees over there as well. They'll bundle it up for you, put it on top of your car, and drive it on home just like Clark, you know?
Well, guys, that is absolutely incredible. Thank you all for compiling this list. Obviously, as we mentioned, Hardin County is vast. So we understand if we've missed some events, make sure to drop them in the comments. We want to know about them. We'll drag them up on the screen when we receive them so that we can make sure the followers understand what's going on in the community. I have asterisks and stars next to like every single one of these events. Like I want to take my boys and go to every single one. Guys, a specific event that like stands out to you that you're excited about. Nate, I know you're supposed to be out of town. Anything before you go that you cannot miss?
It would be the Living Christmas. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of memories there. People probably singing the songs, people that knew it. But that's just again, it's like the old Heartland Festival, what it used to be on the barn side when people
Hey,
know what I'm
Phil,
talking
I
about.
sent you a picture of Severance back in the day. I don't know if you can pull that up, but I found like back in the day, the Living Christmas tree. I just sent it to my parents, the event tonight, because I think they would just love that. I agree with you. It's kind of that takes me back. Childhood.
I'll get it added. Yeah, I
Okay.
remember too going as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's giving me memories looking at this picture. But I will get. I don't think anybody's gonna see this now, but
Oh,
kind
Right.
of, and I'll get it added because that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
that's nostalgia right there. My parents performed in it. Some of my older siblings. I was too little, but I remember falling asleep at the end because it was always such a late night. But. All right, well, let's get to business news. I'm super excited. I know we tried to leak a little bit of your excitement there earlier. So Nate, you've got some business updates for us this week. But first, I heard Phil has something brand new that we're launching today. Phil, you want to give us a little introduction?
Yes, basically, I was doing what I usually do on the weekend when I don't have my kid, sitting around building things in my mind for the different projects I'm working on. I came up with an idea to allow businesses, local businesses, to just because we can't always have them come on the show as a special guest. And I was thinking of a quicker way to do it. So I was like, what if they could I could create a guide that basically tells them how to do a 90-second video update that we can then react to live on air. So that's basically what we've done. I've created everything that's ready. You go to hardinlocal.com, be one of the top few links where it says, it basically says business updates. Let me make sure I get this right. It says it's business owner video update request. You don't have to be a business owner. You just need to be a GM or somebody that has the ability to give us permission to publish the video. You just need to sign up on the form. And then step 2 is a 90-second video guide that you can download or read, and it just tells you exactly how to make the video and then also where to upload it to so we get it. And I wanted to
Go ahead, Phil. Nope, you weren't done. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so we're hoping that you guys will send us your videos. I have one that I got since I did this on Sunday, and it's E-Town Meal Prep. So I'm not sure if it's time for us to show that yet.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to throw it
Okay.
up. I mean, I love
right.
this. I think this gives the opportunity for you, local business owners, to share your own stories in your words. So make sure to take advantage of this. Phil, go ahead.
Yeah. So basically, they sent this video, and they've been prepping since 2000. and it looks delicious. The food does that. They sent in the video from the meal prep, and they do talk about that they cook fresh, healthy meals, snacks, and desserts for all of Hardin County. And they also, well, we'll wait for the next prompt. But I've done meal prep in the past, but in 2025 they have had challenging year. Food costs are up, and we're all watching our budgets, which is true. When you go to the grocery store, things are more expensive. So I would imagine meal prep, having a company like that, is more expensive. And that's basically what I've asked these companies to do, is to give us an update about 2025 and then what they're going to do. But they're obviously dedicated to offering good, fast, and healthy meal prep. And I don't know how many of you guys have used meal prep in the past. I know I have, and it makes your life a lot easier to be able to buy those meals and just have them in your fridge every week and eating healthier. So I think it's a great business and a great business to support. And looks like they have fresh meals weekly. Let me go back there. Fresh meals weekly with new menu items often, and are now offering, who can say that word?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, yeah.
Just
yeah.
charcuterie board. Yeah, so I mean, I'm already sold on the idea. So I guess, if you are in E-Town or Hardin County and you're looking for a meal prep company, this looks like a great local company that you could look into figuring out if that's something you want to do with your life and your food.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Shout out to them. I've taken advantage of their meals. They're amazing. They're fresh. They're delicious. They've actually got flavor, unlike a lot of the other meal preps that I've tried in the past that are frozen and not that great. These are delicious. And then I have friends and family that take advantage of them regularly. So I know we've got our foodie on here, Britten. What do you think of these pictures? Are you gonna give them a try?
Well, I'm all for. One of my favorite things I like to say is, y'all know I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, and so do a lot of cooking. But that anybody that knows me and my family, I say my favorite meal is one I don't have to cook. The pictures look great, and that's one of the things that Michele and I had that conversation, since we're soon to be empty nesters. I mean, it's kind of hard to cook for two. But you going out to eat all the time has actually been pretty fun. We have a reason to do it, but at the same time, having something convenient and fast that's your macros and you're sitting there right there with it is definitely a big advantage. Something to look forward to or take advantage of.
Awesome. All right, guys. So if you're a local business owner, like we mentioned previously, we want your video. I think this is a really great opportunity for you to take advantage of our platform by getting the news about what's changing or what's coming or what's happening. So send us a 90-second video about your product, a milestone, or an event you're hosting, anything you want our community to know. We'll review those and then we'll get them out. Phil, anything to add to that?
No, the only thing I would add is when you're making the video, maybe make it a little less static. That was still a great video because it featured a lot of photos in it, which is great. If that's all you have time to do, go ahead and do that. But also, if you have a few more extra minutes to have your own self on the video talking about it, that would be great. It would make it a little more engaging for our audience, because I struggled reacting to it, and I just hadn't had a whole lot of time to review it either. So, but it's still good. I'd rather get a video with photos than not get a video at all from you guys. So please send us your videos.
And Phil, if somebody does a video, do you want it to be vertical or horizontal?
I think vertical works the best for our podcast format. But if you want to do it horizontal, we'll make it fit as well. So.
Hey, Phil, real quick, for anybody that wants a little shortcut on how to do a video that'll work in a lot of formats, if you go to Instagram and you go to where you add to your story by swiping, I guess you swipe right, which is going left. I don't know how that works. But anyway, and you use that video editor or that video recorder, it'll be in a good format, and it times out to where it's about a 60-second segment, so it can help you stay on time as well as you do that. So you can take that and use a simple program like I can't remember. There's several free editors where you can stack a couple of 30-second videos together and then be able to put that together. It's most people, when it comes to their businesses, they are just completely sideswiped, terrified of creating content. They don't understand how easy it really is. People will watch you. Building a website, they would watch you doing that and be fascinated by the entire process because they have no idea how to do it, or it could be tying your shoes. And if you do a video of you tying your shoes, Phil, somebody will correct you.
Well, even on our analytics, videos get like 5 times more interaction than photos. So that's always, if you can do a video and you are in it, that's always the best way to go.
Yeah, and just that final reminder, go to hardinlocal.com and look up business owner video update requests. I'm going to change that to just business video update requests, because you don't have to be the owner. You just need to be approved by the owner to submit it. But I do have a guide on what we're looking for. It actually tells you spend 10 seconds doing this, spend 20 seconds doing that. So try to make it as easy as possible.
All right, awesome. Well, let's go back to Nate. Nate, what's happening in the local business world this week?
Woke up the other day, got bombarded by DMs at Hardee's by 94, the hotel district, wherever you want to call it. It's behind the 5-star by the light over there on has closed. The other 2 are still open. The other 2 are not affected. The other 2 is the one by the mall that's been there since I think the late 80s, early 90s. It's been out definitely over 25 years. That one's still around. Then you have the one that's at Love's on WK Parkway. That one's still there. They all 3 had 3 separate owners. They didn't really give a whole lot of information. They just kind of put something out there, and somebody said that they didn't even get their final paycheck. Was it a message? Was it no meeting with the employees? Nothing. So we don't, kind of shocked with that.
We don't know any plans for that space as of yet.
No, they did get a new landlord last year. I think it was May 2024. Somebody else had bought it, and it changed hands. So I don't know, but somebody posted they should put a Chili's there. I think that lot's probably too small for Chili's to go in that spot there. You're kind of landlocked, and I don't think they're allowed to put up somebody said they're not allowed to put up a certain type of interstate sign because of where they're at. So, but it did last 6 years. So, I mean, I usually went there almost either every Saturday or Sunday for my sausage biscuit with the wife. So I'll have to go across town now. Since John already stole my thunder on this one, I'm still mad. We'll talk later. Laker on Dixie. We'll have words. They may not be good ones. Laker on Dixie had a, I guess, soft opening, I guess we'll call it. Surprise opening, holiday opening. I don't know what we're calling this. They were opened on Friday night during the parade. The sign is now up. I took pictures of that. They have a website, they have a Facebook called Laker on Dixie. Please go follow it. I have not seen a menu yet. This is, again, Laker is not moving from Stevensburg. They are not moving from Stevensburg. This is a second Laker location owned by the same people. They're going to have a bar, which is definitely different. They're not a drive-in. Please don't hit that place like the other places have gotten drive-ins when they're not drive-ins. Please do not try to pull up right to the window. Don't do that. And they're actually open today, too, as well, for people who want to stop by. If somebody wants to stop by, they have a limited menu. Get a picture or a video of the menu. Please post it. We will share it. We will give you credit. Haven't really seen anything. They haven't posted anything on their Facebook page. Obviously, they're still getting up and going. They were still hiring as of recently, so if you're looking for a job, you may want to inquire there.
Awesome. I've been hearing the buzz about that place, so we don't know exactly what the menu looks like yet, but we hopefully will find out. I need to go maybe tonight, and then I'll go over to the Christmas tree. So, all right, what's going on? What else is going on?
Well, something that coming down, not really going on. Wings and Rings, the former Fergie's. The Fergie's curse has hit. Wings and Rings. Again, I slept in. Next thing I know, I got like 5 different things about, did you know Wings and Rings is coming down? It's like, well, I knew it was obviously closed. It's been owned. They closed last year, so it's not like that building's just been empty for a little bit. It's been closed since last year. It started coming down. I thought they were going to remodel it. I'm pretty sure I looked at the planning and zoning. I thought it was a remodel, but I guess they're going to tear the whole thing down. I mean, I've been told that there's been sewage issues, plumbing issues, all sorts of rumors, but the whole thing looks like it's coming down. Haven't been out there recently. I don't know if you all have. I don't know if there's anything left standing at all, but most of that building came down. It did get bought in May, or at least it cleared by L&N Federal Credit Union, not a bank, a credit union. Let me specify that. I'm sure Rachel knows the difference being a businesswoman, and Phil as well, and Scott. But L&N is going to be putting a branch there unless something has changed. It's going to be L&N Federal Credit Union branch going there.
Right.
And the one restaurant I just happened to walk into months ago because somebody posted on one of our posts that this was coming. Capri's Italian Restaurant. You see the sign. You see the little black sign there at the bottom under the window. The sign, it may already be up. This is from a couple days ago. Aaron Cundiff, our friend of the show, sent that to me. I appreciate that, Aaron. Capri's Italian. They were shooting to be open by the end of this month. Obviously, that building needed a lot of work. It was Sunny Boys for a while, Hoodoo's Pizzeria for a while, Southern Nights. It was the original Namaste, which I think I actually said that right for once. So it's been several places and it had been empty for at least 3 years. I don't know when Southern Nights was open. I don't know if they made it past COVID. So maybe 5 years. They're owned by the same people out of Glasgow. It's going to be fine Italian dining, so that's something we haven't had in E-Town in quite a while. So and Courtney loves Italian. I don't like high bills, but we'll go there. I'm trying to get some nice high quality meatballs. They did say that they were going to give me a meal for all the coverage I've given them. I know people are excited. It's something we don't have at E-Town. So it's going to be neat to see. They do have a Facebook page as well. I just shared one of their posts. So if you find my page, you can see their page as well. Start following it. They will share more information. I asked when they were open. They said they still don't know yet. So I don't know if they're waiting on permits, which we know how those can be, John, or what's going on. But as far as I know, they don't have a set opening date yet.
Oh, I'm super excited for some Italian. I can't wait for them to open. So if you get an update on that, let me know.
Yeah, and I do have one more. This isn't on there. I do have. There is a community dinner. Y'all might have heard of it coming up soon. Something that just got launched. They're doing a Christmas toy drive.
Right.
We don't have this graphic.
That might be the wrong graphic. Sorry.
Oh, it's still the same suit, but this is a Christmas toy drive. Little Charlie's and Donato's, two rival pizza places, are keeping up, along with the Plumbing Doctor at 615 East Dixie Avenue and Magnolia Day Spa at 910 North Dixie. That's basically Governor's Manor across from the hospital. You could donate a new unwrapped toy by December 18th to any of these locations: Donato's Pizza, Little Charlie's Pizza, Plumbing Doctor, and Magnolia Day Spa. If you drop all those toys, we will make sure that Santa is able to hand them out at the community dinner. We will have Santa and Mrs. Claus there, as well as the Grinch. So we have an old cast of characters. We want to thank our friends at Sunny Boys and Rolling the Tuckers. They happen to be close personal friends of Santa. Make sure that he will be there, and Mrs. Claus. So we are glad to have them around. If you see the graphic that we'll post, there's a Cash App to Aaron Cundiff or Little Charlie's Pizza, or you could Venmo Aaron Cundiff as well. So if December 18th you would drop off a toy, big, small, no matter what age, please make it new and unwrapped, and we will hand those out. And we appreciate everybody that's been excited for this dinner. It's going to be exciting. We've got a lot of stuff planned, and we appreciate being able to plug it on the show.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, we are headed into one of my favorite segments because I'm a bit of a foodie myself. I love to eat. So, all right, it's time for our Experienced Eaters segment with Britten and Michele. I've heard not only do you have one for us today, we've got 2 reviews, and I'm so excited. So, you guys, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce our first one.
And before we do that, exactly. I want to let I know Nate and John need to probably bounce. So,
bye, guys.
Thank you guys for joining.
Bye. Great, Rachel.
Thanks. So the first one, I'll go ahead and just kind of introduce it, and then I'll let you take it from there. So the very first one is the Chocolate Lab in Radcliffe, Kentucky. So I've driven past the Chocolate Lab so many times. Tell us what we're about to see.
Some goodness. Yes, very nice.
So,
hey guys, Experience
Phil's quick play button today. Clock's getting to him. So the Chocolate Lab is a relatively new business. They've been open less than a year. They occupied. They basically took over a space that had been a phone store and then a boutique, and it was attached to the to the Fish House here in Radcliffe, which I think was the first one. In Mo, I never remember his last name, but Mo has the Fish House. He has it's family of his that have the Chocolate Lab, and they also have Kickin' Pizza here in Radcliffe. They've got some other restaurants throughout the area. They're all tied together, and it's a great dessert concept. I mean, and they've got everything from ice cream, gelato, pre-made cakes and cheesecakes, but then they also do the bubble waffles and the French pancakes.
They have Turkish delight, and they have cheesecakes and cookies and cakes and oh my gosh, all kinds of stuff.
The French pancakes.
Yeah, crepes.
Great. Go ahead and play, and let's get into this. I'll be quiet for a few minutes.
All right, here we go.
Peter here, and we're out tonight. About 8 o'clock, we're ready for a little bit of dessert. So we are here in Radcliffe, and we are going to go and check out the Chocolate Lab. So let's go see what they have for us. Had to speed it up to get it done. All right, guys, this is a bubble waffle with ice cream. This one's called the Cereal Killer. Fruit Loops. Yeah, you got all kinds of stuff on there. And then Mama's got this chocolate extreme crepe with banana. That's Nutella on top. Look at that. And then Paul ended up here with some cake. I don't even know, triple chocolate. Marshmallow cookie dough. Oh my. And then some ice cream there on the side. I'm going to tell you something. I don't even know how I'm going to start with this. So there's that in relation to my face and my head. Unbelievable. So
it's like family size.
This is family size. I think these are all supposed to be shared. So thanks. Let's see what this. We'll see how this goes. All right, how's that vanilla ice cream there, Mama?
All right, so if you know our family, we're banana pudding freaking fanatics because Britt makes the best banana pudding on the planet. So had to get banana pudding ice cream, right? Can't go wrong with that ever.
Paul, and how's this marshmallow cookie dough cake?
Yeah, marshmallow cookie dough cake.
I don't even know how you start on that. You know, the best part is, as a family, we share everything, so that's going to be
very tasty.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, mine is a two-hand deal, so I'm gonna have to have Mama film mine. We're gonna get in here and see. So we got ice cream and Rice Krispies, and this thing's falling all over the place. This is not going to be a clean eat.
That's Britt's big bite.
I don't even know. You know what?
Put it. You got. Oh! You're going in full taco style on that. Wow.
That waffle is bubbly.
Well, they just made it fresh.
Crispy. That's absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
Yep, you're going.
Oh, I'm going. And I cut into my crepe. It's got milk, dark, and white chocolate on it. And then I asked for the banana on the side so I can put that all together. That's a doozy of a bite.
Uh-oh, Mama doing the happy dance. All right, so we just finished at the Chocolate Lab. Mama and Paul are in the shop taking care of something. I'm going to tell you something. If you get a chance, don't sleep on the Chocolate Lab in Radcliffe, Kentucky. These guys are doing the best they can to bring you quality ingredients, quality product, a very unique offering. I mean, it is almost A to Z. And I love the fact that, you know, they call it a lab because they can go in there and they can do all kinds of things in there. And if you can dream it up, they can probably do it. My bubble waffle was crisp. It was, it was huge. And everything we had was excellent. So, guys, if you get a chance, Chocolate Lab, Radcliffe, Kentucky, don't miss out.
Wow, guys. I cannot wait to try that. What were some of the highlights?
So just a couple housekeeping points here is that everything they have is intended to be shared. So don't be a big back and go in and unless that's your meal. Now, hey, judgment-free zone with how you choose to eat and what you choose to eat. No judgment here.
I'm not sharing my crate, just so you know.
And so, yeah, if you're going for dessert, take somebody to share something with. And if not, I see Mike's on there, and I've seen several of our North Enders on the feed there. Give a shout out to those guys. I saw Selena and Michele. Thanks for hopping on, guys. And so, one of the things, yes, we are foodies, but we're also big time small business advocates. Mm-hmm. And that's if you don't advocate for what you do, then nobody's going to advocate for you. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things that I love about what we're trying to do with the foodie stuff. Is to highlight businesses that aren't getting that attention or that need some attention, that have a great product, but people just don't know about. And I think that's definitely the category of the Chocolate Lab. One of the things that's very impressive, I know they have contracted and made deals with several influencers and reach out to influencers to get them to come in, and they're following the Chili's model. That was one of the things that was interesting. The power of the reach of social media was last year. I want to say something like 75% of Chili's third and fourth quarter sales came from a TikTok video that went viral, and now they've kind of taken that approach that they'll throw an influencer a free meal or something like that just to get them to come and do that, and it has revitalized and revamped their struggling corporate entity into doing that. And so I'll tell any of our business people on here, if you get a chance, then you got some influencers, partner up and find out some ways to work with them, because the people use these things right here to find out more about what's going on and what they're doing for their entertainment and everything to go with it. But if you get a chance to get to the Chocolate Lab, you definitely should check them out. And one of the things I think I've got some ideas for Oreos.
Oh, the next trip.
Cookies and cream and a bubble waffle. And let them come up with something that will work with that.
Well, I couldn't agree more that exposure is vital to a small business. I mean, just seeing this, I'm in. Let's go. So let me know when you guys are going back, because I'm gonna.
If you're driving by there, you're driving by us. So shame on you for not texting and saying, "Hey, let's go."
That's true. I'll pick you all up and we'll head there.
Stop by, check out some dresses, and then we'll go get dessert.
Hey, it sounds like a blast.
With all of us are parents that are on here. Mm-hmm. Now, our kids probably aren't going to see this, and that's fine. And so I really like the fact that we started with dessert today, because I think a lot of meals would be more pleasant if we just started with dessert.
So true.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, Tony York's on Main in Glendale. I've had the opportunity to go there multiple times over the years. In fact, we hosted our last year's team Christmas event there. Incredible space. I just love him, love the space. So Glendale has really become a destination, hasn't it? Between the events we talked about earlier and places like Tony York's, there's a lot happening in that little town. So let's watch the video that you guys made and we'll dive more into it.
I don't think there's actually any narration on this video.
Yeah.
And so this is just a little bit of a different format. We kind of just go through with some photographs, and this is actually a very early video of us doing something we started doing. And so this is the shrimp and grits right here, one of my favorites. I love getting that when we go there.
Oops. Sorry, guys, I messed it up.
I believe that's meatloaf and mac and cheese, shrimp and grits. Tony's is a staple in Hardin County. It was one of the first. It's the only white tablecloth place to go to, and he's great for events, and you're going to go there, and it's going to be solid, well executed quality food every time you go there. And I think that's another thing that I love about small businesses, is that you go there and you're going to see Tony in the front of the house. If he's got to, he's going to be in the back of the house, and he's going to be making sure that you get the quality on your plate, and then also in the service that you need as you go there.
Yep. Nice.
Yeah. Scott, Phil, have either of you guys been over to Tony York's?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Looks good though.
Oh,
yes. I've been there several times. It's always delicious.
Yeah.
And I don't call very many things delicious, so it always is good.
Well, if you sorry, Scott. I talked over you.
You're fine. I was just going to say that's the next dinner date for me and Cassie.
Oh, perfect.
And I'm going to tell you, he's super reasonable, especially for some of the more elevated things he has. The pricing super reasonable as you go there, and he's known for that right there.
Brown.
That's the hot brown.
Mm-hmm. That is my favorite thing there for sure.
So if you're watching and you've been, make sure to drop a shout out to them so that others can see what you thought. But I think those of us that have all been love it. So you'll have to try Tony York's. If you have a restaurant or food spot that you think Britten and Michele should review, let us know in the comments. So I've got a couple that I don't know if you've been to, but I'm going to be texting you about.
Just throw them out right now. We can talk about it.
Okay. Have you ever been to Crab Party in Radcliffe?
We have been there.
One of my favorites.
We did Christmas. We did a Christmas dinner there last year with some friends of ours. We all rolled in, and we used to eat there when it was the Tokyo Sushi, and they had.
Oh yeah.
Pre-COVID, they had. I think it's the same people. I think they just they relaunched the business after COVID, and I missed their Sunday buffet.
Well, you guys always leave me hungry, so I appreciate this little spot, and I'm excited to try. I've already been to Tony York, so I'm excited to go back, but I'm excited to try the chocolate lab. So thank you for putting that on my radar. All right, guys. Well, before we wrap up, let's make sure we didn't miss anything from the comments. Phil, you want to scroll through? I think there was one event.
There are a couple in here. Let me get them real quick. Carrie just said, one of my favorite places, the shrimps and grits are so good at Tony York's. Thank you, Carrie. That's a comment. We also had Mike Morgan, one of our special guests recently, a local guy who is pursuing his dream of acting. He said, I may stop in today, and he's talking about the chocolate lab. Thank you, Mike, for that comment. Carrie again said that been there, so good. She was talking about the chocolate lab. So thank you again, Carrie, for commenting. Keep those comments coming. So Selena Hudson was commenting on the chocolate lab, saying that looks so good. Thank you, Selena, for sending that. And Michelle Mitchell, she has a couple comments. She'd already said one about chocolate lab. I think it was an incomplete thought for a half second there, or maybe not sure. But let me find one of her other ones. She gave us some other good stuff here.
Yeah, looks like there's a mixer for singles. Do you see that one?
Yeah, I see that one. Here we go. Michelle Mitchell. Next Friday, holiday mixer for singles 35 and over. Friday, December 19th at 7 p.m. Hub House for professionals. Here is the link to sign up, which I'll get that link added to our link tree here shortly. Which I can't copy and paste.
Michelle and I may show up to that because we have a single in the family, and I told her we ought to go, even though we're obviously not single, but we could go and at least see who's there. That might be fun. And hey, working mixing, although you got to be careful what message you're sending. So
right. Y'all gonna be the new matchmaker.
It takes all kinds out there. There's a variety of.
You just wear a big button that says "not single" but looking for.
You go.
Somebody, looking for somebody else. I don't know how you word that.
Hardin local matchers.
I would say not single, not mingle.
Yeah. And we also had Joseph, who said he was replying back to his previous comment saying, this is a wonderful idea. I think he's talking about our show. He's a new follower. But if I can ever assist you all.
That was in regards to the business videos.
Was it? Okay.
And one of the things I'll throw out there, if anybody needs some ideas or needs some help, reach out to me and Michele.
Sure.
One of the things that, I've done some business coaching and consulting, and I'm cheap because I usually work for tips, if that. But I love being able to add value and help people be able to get out of their shell and do some things they haven't ever done before. And, and reach out. We will happily encourage and give you some ideas on some things that you can help you do that.
Yeah. That's great. We appreciate you guys offering that because we know you guys know what you're doing as far as like the story. And if you guys haven't watched a special guest segment of Michele and Britten talking about how they changed their business around and pivoted during COVID, you should go find that on hardinlocal.com. It's on our special guest playlist there. You can find it and watch that. It's pretty inspiring. Dominique also said that Hardin Local is awesome. Thanks for sharing as much as you all do. We thank you, Dominique. And we also have Joshua Hayes, or Hay, I don't know how to pronounce it, but he was asking Nate if he was telling that dog joke that he told him yesterday, which, I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. And we had Kevin Parrott, which we'd already, he had thanked Nathaniel for what Nathaniel said about him earlier. And we also have, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody, since I think we got, oh, here's the one. Jeffrey Farmer, Bean Co. will be having their grand reopening of Nuts About Coffee space next Monday, December 15th. So if you're looking for more information about that, we'll make sure we definitely share it on our page. But it's on next Monday on the 15th. And we also had Terry Owens reach out, say greetings to all Radcliffe Councilwoman Terry Owens. Thank you, Terry, for the comment. And I think that is everything. That is all the comments. I mean, is there, I think, yeah, I don't see any others. If I missed you, I'm sorry. And if I really did miss you and you had something important to say, message us and I'll make sure to give you your own independent post on our main page.
Very cool. All right. Well, does anyone have any shout outs, personal or business, that you guys would like to share before we sign off?
Well, one of the things is, and I meant to say this during the business development, is that, we have a front seat on the building of the Wawa and the development of that up here in Radcliffe. And so one of the lots, actually, the lot across from Wawa is being developed for a restaurant. I can't say what I've been told because I don't want to A, be wrong, or B, it be, break somebody else's news. But we have there's supposed to be a new restaurant coming to Radcliffe, and then we have the Wawa going right across the street that, when they extend Vine Street out to that. So there's a lot of development, a lot of things going on up there for the north end. Should be pretty exciting over the next 6 months to see what shakes out of the tree.
They have the road expansion across they're working on.
They're in the turning lane.
They've been working on the turning lanes going both directions. So there's been just a whole lot going on right out here in front of the shop. They're out there paving today, all kinds of hubbub, but it's exciting to see new things going on no matter where they are. So we're glad to have that going on here in Radcliffe. And I'm glad it's going to be somewhat close to me. So hopefully that will bring lots of people to Radcliffe for all those new things. So awesome. I'd love to have anybody come by and say hi and take a look. It's exciting.
Yeah. And Wawa's pretty cool, actually.
5 minutes away.
Oh, sorry, Scott. I didn't mean to interrupt you. As a delay.
No, you're fine. We were just talking at the same time. That's what I love about the podcast. We can just kind of
talk over each other. Well, you go ahead, and then I'll say what I was going to say.
No, I was just going to say I live about less than 5 minutes away from y'all, so I see all the stuff around here. And then you've got the new Baptist Health.
Yes, that's good for Radcliffe too.
Right there, so
yeah. And I was just going to say, Wawa is like, a lot of people are like, why are you talking about a gas station? Wait until it opens. I Grubhubbed it the other day. That's how much I like those burgers. I mean, it's a super fancy, it's like a high-end gas station. So I also wanted to share this. Go ahead.
If I could Grubhub Buc-ee's, I would. So, just saying.
John O'Brien just sent these pictures to me, which is the menu for Laker on Dixie. Nice. So that looks like the entrees being coconut shrimp, beer battered cod, sweet and zesty Italian sausage. They also have their burgers and desserts. Looks like hand grip ice cream milkshakes. Chocolate malt's my favorite there. My dad used to take me there, the one down like your drive-in, and have those type of dad talks that dads have with their teenage sons. They also have appetizers, soups, and salads. So looks like a pretty good menu.
Does it say their hours of operation? Does anybody know?
It doesn't say yet. I heard today they were open 11 to 6. I don't know what their final hours
are. They're probably figuring that out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But I don't have anything else to add.
Okay. Anybody else before Scott? Did you have anything you wanted to share?
No.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you all again for being with us today. And once again, here's how you can connect because you want to stay in the know. So go to hardinlocal.com for all our links and resources. Make sure to follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, and follow us for sure on Facebook. And remember, we really want to connect with you and feature your business. So send us your 90-second business update video. Once again, all the details are located on hardinlocal.com. There's a business video link. Make sure to click that and it'll tell you exactly what we need from you. So Phil, Scott, Britten, Michele, John, and Nate, who have already left, thank you guys for being here with me today. Thank you for your patience as this was my first time hosting and there were a couple blunders, but you guys pretended you didn't even see them. So thank you all for your patience with me. This really was so much fun. I'm super excited to be part of this team and be part of bringing this to Hardin County and the surrounding communities. So Once again, thank you guys for being part of Hardin Local Community. We will see you next Tuesday, same time, same place. Until then, get out there and support local, stay connected, and enjoy all the amazing things happening right here in Hardin County. Have a great week, everyone.
And be kind.
Yes.
Be kind to each other.
Love that.
Great job, Rachel.
Yes, awesome.